So many pieces all back together now. What's your vision?
Hello everybody and welcome to the Football Manager WizKids YouTube channel. Now it might be a little bit different for you here. Rags to Riches is still ongoing and is coming to you very soon again. But I've recently got back into my Football Manager 2016 beta save, which is of course with Red Bull Leipzig. The series is called The Rise. I haven't updated it in around 2 months, but I decided to get it back up and going. Now, people may know that other than Newcastle United, the club I support, and Sporting CP, Red Bull Leipzig is the club that I love to follow and play as on Football Manager. So this series is called The Rise. We're going to get right back into it because it's a save that was never going anywhere, and I did intend on going back to it. The Rags to Riches with Blythe Spartans was from the full save, the full release, and that is going to come back to you very shortly. Of course, we're just out of the Christmas period, and today is New Year's Day, so Rags to Riches will be the main save, with this one coming every now and then, and we're going to get right back into it, as well as Rags to Riches, because these two saves I'm loving just now. Okay, so it might be a little bit of a while since I recapped you on this save. It's around 2 months since I uploaded a video of it. So last game we did play Dynamo Dresden. We're going to update you on the recent fixtures. We're going to show you the squad in case you just happen to come across it now and you've subscribed to the channel in the last 2 months. And we'll show you this season's transfers currently and how it's going in the league. Okay, so we'll get into it and we'll show you the results of the last 6 or 7 games. And today we're playing a live com away, I think, to Bochum, who are one place above us. So as I said, the last match we played in the live com was a 1-0 home defeat against Dresden, where we have been in pretty poor form of late, struggling to keep clean sheets, to be honest. Anyway, we move on and we ended up losing 5-2, conceding a mammoth 5 goals away to Frankfurt. Davy Selke, who got a double in that game, and the next game against Dusseldorf at home he also got on the score sheet, but then he got injured for a short while of time after that. And then an away match against Heidenheim, 3-3, Zach Clough, an own goal, and Moussa Dembele, who's been complaining at lack of first team opportunities for recently. The next match was Bielefeld at home, Federico Palacios Martinez, the bit part player, getting the goal in that one, and a massive win away to Paderborn, who were first in the league at the time. 2-1 win away from home. Zach Clough and Sabitzer getting the winner in the 91st minute, a cross from a free kick, and he towered a header and put it into the far corner, giving the goalkeeper no chance, before taking on 1816 München, beating them 2-1, Julian Brand and a Zach Clough penalty. They did pull one back around the hour, but we did play very tactically this game. We made changes every couple of minutes game time to make sure we held it for that massive 2-1 win. So we're away to play Bochum away from home at the Rear Power Stadion, and hopefully we can get a good win because they are one place above us. So now we will update you on the league table and how it's going before getting into the squad and show you who we have in our team and at our expense. So here is the league table. We currently sit 6th in the table and we're expected to go up this season. If you didn't see last season, we ended up getting the 3rd spot, the playoffs, and losing to Hertha Berlin, and they were saving themselves from being relegated to this division, but the class paid off. We got a draw in one of the matches and we got absolutely smashed in the other, which kept us in this division. So we're currently sitting 5 points off top. Paderborn currently top. You know, we just beat them, as I just showed you. 26 games played, 10 wins, 11 draws, 5 losses. 5 losses isn't too bad, but far too many draws in there. 48 goals scored, which is the highest in the league, I believe, but 42 conceded is an absolute joke considering Bochum, who we're about to play, have only conceded 18 goals all season. How they are not top of the league is a surprise to me. So it will be a tough game today away to Bochum. Hopefully we can win and leapfrog them into 5th place and potentially higher, and hopefully Paderborn can drop some points. Regarding the DFB Pokal, which I believe is what the German Cup is called, we got lost in the 3rd round to Hamburg, which was unfortunate. We did get a man sent off and we lost 1-0 if I remember rightly. I can't remember about that, it was a while since I played it, but we went out to Hamburg. So let's have a look at the squad and see what we've got and who is in our squad. So this is currently how we're lining up. Bartolomaj Dragowski, the wonder kid in goals. Klosterman at right back, who is now the vice captain of my squad. Juraj Zakori on loan from Villa. John Brooks on loan, also playing central defence. Anthony Young at left back. Josh Kimmich returning to RBL on loan. Kaiser at centre mid. Poulsen on the right due to injuries. Brand, Clough, Dembele getting his first start in a while. His first start of the season actually. He's been complaining hell of a lot. Orban, Tigler, Khedira, Ayer, Martins, Palacios, Martinez, and the returning from injury, Davy Selke on the bench. Just come back from injury. Small niggle to Marcel Sabitzer, who's going straight back into the first team. Koen Casteels, my first choice goalkeeper. Well, he's kind of rotating with Dragowski. Dragowski's still quite young and he is conceding a lot of goals, but Casteels got injured long term and therefore had to sit out and give Dragowski a chance in goals, and he's conceded quite a few. Massimo Bruno, great talent, but he is made of glass and can never be very consistent due to that. Jan Kirchhoff signed on a free transfer. He is now out for 4 months. He is our new captain. Marcel Holstenberg, decent player, but not really going to be involved this season. And Sven Schreiber, who's a 14-year-old, who's got 4-star potential ability, but we can't use him till I think 18. He's only 14 years old. So he's getting tutored and he is training with the first team squad, and we are of course training him individually also. So that's the squad. We'll check the transfers just to recap you on what has gone on this season. So going out of the club was 12.36 million worth. Terence Boyd was sold. A few players were released on free transfers. Kortorte joined Zurich. Nukan went to Ingolstadt. Dresden signed Komper and Kwasniar. Damari went on loan to Leverkusen. Decent player, but he's on very high wages. So we got that covered with £100,000 loan fee per month and their wage paid for him. Forsberg, a real good player, reluctant to sell. He went to Verona for 7 million. Now it was between Forsberg and Sabitzer. They were both very much wanted men. Who did I want to go? They were both very unhappy. Fortunately for me, Sabitzer managed to stay. He was the one that I chose, so we'll let go Forsberg. Enderes went on loan. Bukard went to Hoffenheim, a young talent. Kevin Bench, 2 million, signed by Bayern Munich. Look at him, he's a real decent player, but of course he can't play till he's 18. Only 16 years old, I'm gutted to lose him. But when Bayern want the player, they almost take them in this division and in Europe, to be honest with you. Stefan Burry, another talent, went to Dortmund. Not as good. Kevin Bench is the best youngster. Wunderlich went to Hamburg, and Peter Galacci, the former Liverpool goalkeeper, went to Nottingham Forest. In terms of bringing in, we spent 1 million more than we sold. Andre Martins for free, Jan Kirchhoff for free, Moussa Dembele for free, a loan move for Julian Brandt. Kelechi Iheanacho, I love this guy on Football Manager, but injury hampered, got out for I think 4 months and it never really worked out for him, so I sent him back. Akori, he's been average, 4 million for Dragowski. Julian Green also sent back packing to them. He's available on a free transfer on a pre-contract Bossman if I want to try and get him. Zach Kloss, 6 million, been a great talent so far. He's the top goal scorer in the league with 17 goals, 20 in all competitions I think. Josh Kimmich on loan from Bayern. Brooks on loan from PSG. Eric Durn came in on loan, but that loan fee is a lot considering Anthony Young was outperforming him, so I just sent him back last week. And Koen Casteels for £650,000 from Wolfsburg. We did need a goalkeeper, and as you've seen already, he got out injured long term. So, today it's Bochum away. Let's get into it. So the bookmakers' favourites to win this one, and this is how we are setting up. In goals Dragowski, left back Young, in the middle Orban getting one of his first few appearances of the season due to Brooks being on international duty, Akori and Klosterman at central defence and right back. Playing as the Regista, Kimmich, Kaiser as the box-to-box, on the left Brand, on the right Sabitzer, up top Cloughie and Yarari, Poulsen. Of course, he's not reached the dizzy heights that he did in first season because he got that 9-month injury layoff, which has really hampered him, and he's not even getting close to a 7 average for the season so far. Hopefully, he can pick up. On the bench, we have Holstenberg, Tigler, Khedira, Ayer, Dembele, Palacios, Martinez, and Selke, who, when he comes back to full fitness, he will be right back in that first team. Players to notice on the opposition of Bochum: Eisfeld, the former Fulham and I think Arsenal youngster. Hoogland, I think that is him that used to play for Fulham also. And that is about it, I think. So we'll get into the game today. hopefully we can get a win here and push us up the table. So here we are in a tough match. It's 5th place versus 6th place, and as you can see, as usual guys, we've got the match stats on the left. On the right hand side we've got the Bochum team ratings to see who is playing well and who we need to really focus on. And just beside the match stats we have the formation of Bochum, which doesn't really get in the way, but it lets us know if they've changed their system at all. Today's captain for us, Lucas Klosterman, the young talent that will be with us for a long time to go. I love playing as Red Bull Leipzig in Football Manager. As you know, 3 playoffs. I had a playoff in Football Manager 2016, the beta with them, and lost in the final against Hertha Berlin. Last year on FM15 I played as them 2 seasons in a row. I got to the playoffs and not automatic. I did lose out on the title by 1 point and I lost the playoffs, and I lost the playoffs the following season. So as you know guys, if you followed this channel for a while, I am not very good when it comes to playoffs. Although I did do well in my Blythe Spartans, rags to riches, I got promoted in the playoffs first season. Currently into my 4th season with Blythe, and it's going okay on there. But it's all about Red Bull Leipzig, so let's keep our focus and attention here today. Kaiser over, and it's a goal kick to the Bochum team. Klosterman will pick that up. It's getting closed down into Kimmich. Back to Klosterman. Kimmich again. Kimmich loses the ball and Terodde pulls it inside to Eisveld. Hoogland plays it forward to Balut, and Balut put it straight at Dragowski. And 20 minutes gone, 2 shots apiece each. Klosterman. Poor throw given away. Terodde. Honor Balut. Plays it forward and it comes to nothing. Orban should have no problem with that. Dragowski. Orban again. Anthony Young on the left. Back to Dragowski. Nothing crazy here. Just play it nice and simple. Nice and nothing silly. Like that pass. When your central defender looks for a World Cup pass and it comes to nothing. Terodde straight at Dragowski again. 59% possession so far to Leipzig. That's the type of game that we look to play. We look to retain the ball, play it simple, not play anything too fancy, stick to our game plan, and really make the opposition run around a lot and run out of energy. But we've not had a shot on target here after 30 minutes of the game gone. No player really standing out so far. Solozzi, Klosterman away, Clough coming deep. Brand looks to break away on the left hand side, pulls it into Urari. Urari to Clough, it's that Clough, and it was a great chance. And it's put over, the goalkeeper tips over from a Kimmich shot, and it's Kaiser with the corner. Gökhan Gül to Eisveld, the number 7, and it comes to nothing. That was a real golden chance from Zach Clough, and somebody of his ability would usually bury those. I think he's got 20 goals for the season. I know he's got 19 because I recently seen it when he scored a goal and it came up. Klosterman, Kimmich, Kaiser, plays it forward to Clough. And Clough loses the ball, but Orban is going to pick it up. He might be a little bit rusty regarding match fitness. He hasn't played a lot. Urari Poulsen. And it's a goal! How did that go in? It's an own goal from Simunik. Urari Poulsen. He must have crossed that in and it hit off the defender. Young plays it in here. Urari looks in no man's land. And really, he just put it across goal and Simunik notches it into his own goal. A massive lead here as we approach half-time away to Bochum. And Terodde manages to force Orban to put it wide for a corner. And then we go 1-0 Leipzig at half-time in a massive game on the return of the Red Bull Leipzig, the Rise save to my YouTube channel. We'll see what we've got to do. We'll make a couple of changes when we're back in a second. Okay guys, so what we have done here is take off, look for overlap. We want to keep the ball and not do anything too silly in such a massive game. We also went to play out of defence. We've taken off clear to ball to the flanks because we want to keep the ball as much as possible, of course. And we've went shorter passing simply because Willie Orban is trying stupid World Cup passes for someone that hasn't played much at all in the last year. I don't know who he thinks he is and what he is doing. Let's get into the second half and hopefully we can take home a massive 3 points away to Bochum today. Couple little changes made there, and no player really standing out for Bochum. 6.9s for Hoogland, Bastian, Felix Bastian's there, Timo Pertel and Luth in goal. But nothing really to shout about. And the own goal scorer, Jan Simjanic, has just picked up a yellow card. He's not having the best games, a 6.4 for him. Bit of a nightmare so far. Hopefully his team can't dig him out of it. The attacking centre midfielder, Eisveld coming wide there, Gül, Balut, wide right, and that is unbelievable. Unbelievable! Robert Pisch, second goal of the season for Bochum, 1 minute and 45 seconds into the second half, and we have capitulated. That is shocking. Look at them at the back post, on his own. What are the defenders doing? And that has just put the team talk at half time to pot. Not happy with that. Really, really not happy. Brand, Orban, good chance there for Willie Orban. Probably fell to the wrong man. It would have been better to fall to an attacking player. 10 shots to Bochum, 7 to Leipzig. 7 on target for Bochum, 4 for Leipzig. Possession still in our favour, and we're going to make a little change here, guys. In a minute. Right. I think we'll make a substitute. Dave Selke just coming back. Poulsen has really not been in the game. So we're going to make Selke the advanced playmaker. And really, Khedira and Aya don't make much difference in terms of being in that central position. To be honest with you. You know what? I'm going to move Kimmich forward for Kaiser. Make him the Roman playmaker. And we're going to change the Kaiser position of a Regista to a ball winner on support. And we're going to take Kaiser off and bring on Khedira, a bit of experience in there. Hopefully these two changes can make a difference to us. 25 minutes to go. To be honest, guys, away at Bochum would be 1-1 would be pretty satisfying. It'd be a decent result. Hopefully we don't crumble to pieces. Pertel, Pisch. And Balut puts it over, and that was a half chance there for Bochum. We're just going to change the counter now, and we're going to clear everything, pump ball into the box, pass into space, route one, and a higher pace. Hopefully we can catch them out and put some balls into the box, and really, I guess, make them scramble and get them off guard, if you like. 18 minutes to go. Think there still might be a goal in this yet. I don't know why that didn't change, but it has changed now. Klosterman picked up a yellow card. And a quick team talk, just to encourage the team for the last 14 minutes. Hopefully there's a goal still in this. I would say overall, I think we've been slightly better, but that goal right after half time was a poor one to give away. Klosterman puts it in, it's a goal! What a cross from Lucas Klosterman, absolute beauty, and no wonder he wheels away celebrating himself. Clough plays it back, first time cross, that is a world class cross from Klosterman, and Julian the Wonder Kid Brand is right there to tap it in at the end. And 85 minutes gone here. Solose puts it over. I'm just going to shut up shop, guys, if I get the chance, although there's a highlight just now. Orban, Balut puts it over, so we'll go straight to instructions. We're going to clear them, slow the tempo right down, take a breather. We'll also bring the defence much deeper. Play wide, I can't remember changing that. Tighter marking, get stuck in, give them no space, more discipline, stick to positions. shorter passing. I don't want to really tell them to do too much. But we need to shut up shop because this is potential for our third win in a row and a massive win. After beating first place Paderborn not long ago, then beating 1860 Munich, to beat Bochum now who are above us would be fantastic. Eisveld, 3 minutes to go, he's offside, thankfully. Why is it changed back to standard? I want to undefend. Uncontain. Soak up the pressure for about 2 minutes. Benitez, and good save from the young man, Dragowski. Eisveld, away. Brand, if he can just keep the ball. Plays it into Clough. Clough loses it, Eisveld. Kimmich picks it up. Clough into Selke. And it goes out for a throw, and we will happily take that. 30 odd seconds left here. Bochum away, we're on the verge and on the cusp of a massive 3 points. And they haven't changed their system from a 4-4-1-1 recently at all in this game. Blut, Eisveld. Should be easy for Klosterman. Pulls it back to Dragowski. Klosterman has played quite well. That pass was an absolute dream. At the Power Stadion, the full-time result goes, and Red Bull Leipzig have taken a massive away win. Third win in a row. I think it's the 5th match unbeaten in a row. 2-1 win. And I'm delighted with this, and we'll have a quick look at the table. Now there you go, guys. 7 matches remaining. We are now 4th in the league. 27 games played, as I said, 7 remaining, 44 points. We are 3 points away from second automatic position, 5 points away from Paderborn. And this game, for me, I think we had the better chances and we deserve to win. Player of the match, Felix Bastians, got it, 8.3 average. Dragowski also had a decent game. And just before we go, I want to have a quick look at the 8.1 Klosterman. He played really well and I'm really happy with him. So we'll look at the fixtures and see where we'll come back next. Really delighted with that. So 6 unbeaten now, and we have got 3 wins in a row. Julian Brand has really stepped up in the last few games. So next up we play Darmstadt away, then Braunschweig, then Wehen. But guys, the next match we'll bring you St. Pauli away at the Milnter Stadion. Hopefully it can be a massive match and mean a lot before we finish up the season against Duisburg, Union Berlin, and if there's much to play for, we will come back for the Nuremberg home game on the last day of the season at the Red Bull Arena. But if there's nothing to play for, we'll come back and of course recap the season. Woo! Welcome back. This is the rise of Red Bull Leipzig. And tune in again because this save is coming at you hard and fast. Do not forget to check out Rags to Riches. That's my main save, and that's the one that's coming to you on a more regular basis. Thanks for checking out, guys. This is James, and I hope you're enjoying your stay on the WizKids YouTube channel, and I'll see you later.